Well, hello. Hey, howdy. I'm Ken, local Fox. If it's your first time here, I'm a very low-energy streamer thanks to a little thing called sleep disorders. I focus on RPGs, mostly first plays, though I do play other things, and love to play old favorites on stream when I can. And today, we are continuing with Bahamut Lagoon. This is my, likely my last stream for a while, since I'm taking the rest of May off for vacation. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Let's get started. Sorry for the overlong pre-stream. I was trying to finish eating and kind of got distracted while I was doing so. All right. The Divine Dragon. I never thought that Southar would ever ride this ship. I guess you never know what tomorrow might bring, huh? Hey, Bew, there's something heavy in the air, isn't there? Well, I try to remember exactly what I was doing. I don't like how this is playing out. Emperor Southar. He's grown much weaker, hasn't he? I do vaguely remember that during the last time we played, one of the Divine Dragons nearly overwhelmed Yo-Yo, and that Southar showed up to help. Somebody... Feeding dragons questionable things? It's true. What's questionable about it, though? Wait a minute. So I need to check something here. Defensive gear shop. Abu. Are you here to do some shopping? You turned me into a lumpy? It's true. Speaking of lumpy, your baby. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just feed the baby plate mail. What's wrong, Zane? Don't like the form you've taken. Ascended lumpy. It's true. Alright. Wisdom. Will this raise wisdom? No, it won't. Alright, I think books... I think books raise wisdom, if I remember right. Okay, see if I can find some more complex books. Someone at 90 Squares used the stamp tool on this thing and 3 times and went, "Oh yeah, ship it." Nope. The item shop is overrun. Some item thieves snuck in and won't leave. Oh, it must have something to do with the ambitions of the Little Devil's Empire. Oh. I feel ashamed of how small this shop is. Are you here to do some shopping? I need to, Alright, here you are. I just can't save up enough money. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Let's see. Mushrooms don't make much profit. Make signed goods, or mate signed goods. Iron 10%. Like new, used books. Bought from crew. Okay, here we go. Alright, Zane, we're going to exercise your brain a little bit. Oh no. By which I mean I'm going to feed you a bunch of complicated books. Alright. And to top this off, we'll, let's see, a bunch of weapons. Battle axes. Raise that aggression. Oh, alright. Well, max stats for Zane. Wait a minute. So, it looks like I missed another one of the princess's items. The ones that causes mutation. And it would have had to have happened last session. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do something about that. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. So, I am absolutely going to just straight up cheat the item into the inventory because I'm not going to leave Zane half finished. And besides, this is not my first time playing through, so, you know. Alright, let's see. If I can just remember how I did it last time. Gotcha, okay. Sorry, bear with me, just one moment. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do. That's not the... Oh, no, that didn't work. Sorry, folks. This is riveting, I know. Right, that would... I forgot how I fixed it last time. 4-stack Zane. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and push forward, and then there is another one of them relatively soon from here. Emperor Sothar is here, but indeed, for some odd reason, I can't bring myself to hate him. Emperor Sothar seems to be willing to speak with us about the Divine Dragons. Bew, Emperor Sothar said that he made a deal with monsters to see into the hearts of the Divine Dragons. I'd be too afraid to ever make that sort of deal. It's true. But as one who lacked the power to understand the hearts of the Divine Dragons, the deal was very tempting. And thanks to that deal, I was able to understand the heart of a divine dragon, Hyperion. It was Hyperion's dream, or maybe it was a memory. I can't be sure. What was it about? The divine dragon's hearts are filled with so much anger. That anger is directed at Bahamut. That much I know for sure. But the divine dragons have been hiding something from me, because they don't want me to know. They're hiding something underneath all their rage and hatred. What the divine dragons are hiding from you, it might just be the truth. Just might be the truth. What was in Hyperion's heart was a battle. It was war. A war between the divine dragons themselves. The divine dragons attacked each other, shedding their blood of their own kind. Their hearts were overcome with rage and hatred. They were unable to think of anything at all. And their battlefield was Aurelis itself. The greenery of Campbell was burned to ash. Marharo's lake turned poisonous. All of our beautiful lagoons were covered with the flames of destruction. Why did the divine dragons have to fight each other? Yes, it was because Bahamut was there. Damn it, Bahamut. The Bahamut, the divine dragon guardian of Kana, was despised by all of the other dragons. Wait. Bahamut betrayed us. Bahamut disrupted the natural order. Bahamut must be killed. These were the thoughts of Hyperion. But I don't understand either, this battle between the divine dragons. Were these memories of an ancient past? Was it a dream of an impending future? That I do not know. There was a war between the divine dragons long before recorded history. I know about that war. Oh. Get out of here. Come into my chat with that shit. I see, but still, if such burning rage and hatred existed with them back then, if such thoughts were to leave scars upon the hearts of the divine dragons, then their feud in the past would linger on into the future. Will this era of grief and Will this era of grief and rage come to an end with Bahamut's defeat? Is that the new era? That must be it, right? What lies beyond the door is a new age. But the age doesn't belong to us, no. It belongs to them, the divine dragons. The new age will begin to belong to the divine dragons. I'm so conflicted. I'm sure he'll be fine. What are you basing that on? I'm sorry I have to ask this much of you. The sky, I'd like to gaze upon it, but I can't. General Papaleos, please use the terrace above this room. You, was it? Look after Papaleos for me, would you? All right. Leave the two of them be. You. I wonder if Emperor Sathar is doing well. I was supposed to have claimed the whole sky as my own. All of Aurelis. Papaleos. In the end, I lost it all. The legend, this infinite sky. I was unable to achieve my dream. I truly did wish to see what the new age would be like. Sathar. You have nothing at all. Someone once told me that. Huh. It looks like she was right. I have a request of you. Not as the Emperor, but just as Sathar. From one man to another. When I die, I want you to cast my body into the sky. I want the sky to envelop me and let me drift upon these white clouds. Drifting off to who knows where. I'll come down eventually to one of the lagoons, one that nobody knows about. I'll give that lagoon a name, though. And from there, I'll start over again. Start what over again? Let's see. I'll try to take over the whole world again, and I really will claim it for my own. Classic Emperor stuff. My time seems to have come. Enough of that. I don't want to hear such weakness from you, Sathar. It's not like you at all. This is who I am now. Inside of me is everything I scorned. Confusion, regrets, fears. My heart is full of such weakness. It's ironic, you know. I lack the true strength needed to overcome the weakness of my own heart. I just don't have it. Enough. Just stop talking. I'll call someone over to help you. Don't let it get to you, Palpaleos. I'll give you one last command. My final command as your emperor. Southar. Southar, tell me, what is your command? Southar! Don't cry. Fucking rude-ass command. I'm sure he'll be fine. Yeah, he's fine. I can't seem to find the right words to make him feel better. Southar is looking at the sky. Let me stay here just a while longer, please. Never know what tomorrow might bring, do you? The beautiful lagoons of Aurelis were covered in the flames of destruction. The battles we fought have done very much the same thing indeed. Bahamut, our guardian dragon, is hated by all of the other divine dragons. But what about the New Age? Does it happen after the Divine Dragons War? If Bahamut is awakened, it will lead to another war between the Divine Dragons. Such a war would absolutely devastate Aurelis. So then why don't we just not wake Bahamut? Would that be such a good idea? We've started something. We have to finish it. There's something else I'm not at all sure about. The Divine Dragons don't possess bodies of their own. They can only live in Princess Yo-Yo's heart. Could it be the case that that's no longer possible for them to destroy the world of Aurelis in their current state? The situation looks bleak. If Bahamut awakens, the Divine Dragons would be at war within the heart of the princess. Even if Bahamut never awakens, she's still dealing with their rage and hatred inside of her. As someone who started many things and finishes few, nah, man. Leave it half-assed. But, Zira, this is waking up a bunch of dragons. Do you really want to leave that kind of thing half-assed? I doubt she would live long burdened by such horrors. I felt like I was going to die, even when I was only dealing with Hyperion's anger alone. I can't begin to imagine what it would be like to be dealing with the rage and hatred of all of the divine dragons in my heart. How painful it must be. I have terrible news indeed. Princess Yo-Yo is in bad shape. I mean, no, but they do sound like they're inviting their own utter destruction by finishing it, so I'm conflicted. That's fair. There's good points to both sides, really. Take her to her room, Brio. I'll be fine. The divine dragons inside me are calling to everyone. Come, divine dragons. Use my body as your vessel. I'm not afraid anymore. There are so many people who've protected me. And now I have to protect them. I have nothing to fear. Not anymore. The divine dragons told me to tell everyone this. We must go to Altair. Take us there, to Altair. Altair is the place where we were born. There, we'll be able to emerge from this girl. There, she can set us free. Altair? Where's that? Could it be beyond that rift in the door and the rift in the sky? Another world beyond the door? The rift in the sky? Would that mean the monsters that came out of there to attack Kana were from Altair? Are they on the side of the divine dragons? Take us to Altair. Take us to Altair. Sure, everyone. Altair really is beyond the rift in the sky. The divine dragons don't know what those monsters were, though. They're just as lost and confused as we are. I was able to feel a sense of trepidation from the divine dragons for the first time. Let's go to Altair, everyone. At this rate, the rift in the sky will never close. The monsters will continue coming to Aurelis. We'll go to Altair and strike them down at the source. And then, if I'm able to do it, I want to be able to send the divine dragons back to their homeland. Princess Yo-Yo, you've grown strong. I'm happy to see it. This battle's to defend Aurelis. I believe that is why I have these powers, to defend our world. To be honest with you, Bu, I'm actually a little afraid, but it's strange at the same time. I'm not that afraid of the divine dragons anymore, because they're afraid of many of the same things I am. They have more than just anger inside them, too. They have more than just anger inside of them. They have weakness in their hearts, too. I can feel it. You think it's strong? I think it's because I'm stronger now, Bu? If you are, it's because of him. I have no way of knowing. What a choice of, or what a set of options. I have no way of knowing. That's right, Bu. It isn't easy, you know. Okay. 1 second. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I think I see now. This is what I did wrong. Missed that. Get yourself a friend who will distort reality for you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this should do it. No, it took me a bit to see it. Okay, so bad news on that front. Bahamut Lagoon just froze up. Oh, that's pleasant. Oops. We were going to destroy reality anyway, let's be honest. Alright. Aggravating. Alright, I'll speed through this as quickly as I can. Yeah, fuck reality. Reality a bitch. What's going on with that? It's being very weird about it, actually, because it just crashed again. That's frustrating. All right. Let's we'll get on with it. Okay. And speed. Where is it? Hotkeys. Okay. Pause that. What a time for that to happen. Talk to you directly, right? Let's speed run to death here. I'm sure he'll be fine. So, I've learned my lesson, and we are going to save game position. Yep. Okay, let's see if that worked. Got a little crinkly. It did not do anything, actually. Okay, so why did it suddenly get crinkly like that? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know what made the... Okay, let's try that again. Is it just going to be like that today? Yeah, just doing that just decided to make everything crunchy for no reason. Everything seems like it's running faster than it should be too. Sorry, folks. Okay. It's being very strange. All right. Yeah, I don't know why it started going faster. It's just that it did. Alright, I'm just going to continue. That's frustrating. And sincerely do not know why it worked the way it did last time, and not this time. Yeah. Yep, read all this last time. I have no way of knowing. We're saving the position. Ready? Yeah, sure. Where are we heading, by the way? I'm going to talk with Bahamut, the Divine Dragon. Princess Yo-Yo, do you plan to awaken Bahamut? What about the other Divine Dragons in your heart? If anything were to happen to you, we'd be unable to stop it. I'll be okay. You might not feel that I'm reliable now, but I'm still the Princess of Kana, and Bahamut is Kana's guardian dragon. Now is surely the time to awaken it. It should be willing to lend us its strength. Hornet, if you could, take us close to Kana Castle. Afraid I can't. Not right now. The ship isn't going to be able to move for a little while. Look out the window. Papaleos. Like some kind of sky funeral. The way that track starts is so strange. Hey, Pew, there's something heavy in the air, isn't there? What do you think? Alright, Pew, leave General Papaleus to the princess. You just have to worry about the two of them. Or you don't have to worry about the two of them. Just focus on the attack. Oh. What's your plan, Pew? Alright, leave it to me. Alright. It's only been about an hour, or let's see. It's only been about an hour and a half since I started streaming, and only just now getting to this. What? Who are you? Psychic dolls? And... Hunger Fear? Oh. There was not a lot of build-up to this fight at all, other than the, okay. Alright, go. 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 And go. What's Hyperion do? A handsome fellow. Palace rabbits. Yeah. Dragon v Bunny. Like, who's the real winner here? What do they feed these make friendly? Oh. The animation for that. A pair of rabbits bapping the character on the head to make them friendly. Seduce the dragon, but bun. Yeah, it's true. A master of seducing dragons, you say? Ice jacket, freezing rods. Something something dragon lair. What? Ice breath. Also, literally the introduction to Dragonhath. I love that it's like, well, it hit, but it also did absolutely nothing. Don't think he even felt it. Probably not. Interesting look. Bingo 99, huh? Oh, did 0. Okay. Don't level up from that. That was a shit show of a fight. Oh, nothing. And as always, here just flies right in. Terra break. What? attacks aggressively. Sky's Rage. Much better. Make friendly. I like how this implication of that animation is that it's the rabbits are just getting inside someone's head literally and just messing around with stuff. You know, as dragons are prone to do, or as rabbits are prone to do. Okay, so they're just going to completely, fully heal the boss at every round, it looks like. Ah. This quick does do exactly what I thought it was going to do. No. Alright, the psychic dolls are dangerous for a different reason than the rest of the fight. Failure? Wait, why did you transform to do failure? Oh. I mean, ordinarily it shows it a transformation sequence, but it doesn't actually change the form. He's really trying to attack Satan. Not doing a very good job of it, though. Okay. Good. Perfect lineup for that. I want to thank all of you for putting yourself exactly in the position I needed to be able to hit every single one of you. Okay. Delta dagger, eh? You better level up after that. Okay. I think we're probably good. Oh, nothing. Always, the attack is pretty strong, I have to admit. Big carnival. Only heals one of them, but that's all we need. This fight collapsed after like the first round. Which is always fun. Oh no, it's the enemy's move. Where is he going to go? He's still targeting Zane. Even though he can demonstrably hit the other parties with his attacks, he's still just going after Zane, who he can't touch. No wonder they're playing clown music for this fight. Attractive. Attractive, but not obtainable. That's the spirit. Me throwing my sonas at anyone who asks. Not obtainable. Ooh. It's fine. Yay. Oh, no one actually needed healing. Oh well. The real struggle of this fight comes from the fact that the boss has so many hit points. It's not even a difficulty thing. It's just it's going to take a while. These are summons, because, I mean, what else is it supposed to do? Oh, we can see his hit points now. Alright. Oh, he landed hit on a dragon finally. And he goes right back to attacking the ones that he's unlikely to actually land anything on. Yeah, that's what I thought. $5,000. Sucks to suck, loser. Now die, please. No, please die. Yeah. Okay. 3,000? So close. All right. This should finish it. If not this, then the follow-up hit from the dragon, probably. Yep, follow-up hit. Pax Kana. Good for you, Salamander. Thank you. Thank you. No. Thank you. Bahamut, mighty divine dragon, I have come. I did what my late father couldn't do. I was able to talk with you. My strengths, my weaknesses, it's all here with nothing kept hidden. Divine dragons in my heart, you must face Bahamut. If you can't cool your anger, and you can't hold back your hatred, then fight your battle within me. But either way, in the end, I still won't let you do whatever you please. Come now, Bahamut. Jagnar Yo-Yo. Bahamut's looking a little different. Dragnar. Am I a Dragnar now? Very much so. Elytra, Leviathan, Garuda, Jormungandr, and Hyperion. Their anger, their sorrow, all of it is contained within your heart. And yet you still persist, girl. You have not lost it, your own heart. I'm a Dragnar. Please tell me the real meaning behind the legend. One who can understand the hearts of the divine dragons will be able to open the door to a new age. The new age is the age of our revival, the revival of the divine dragons. The Dragnar is the one who will lead us to that age. It is your destiny. And once you're revived, what exactly are you planning to do? Are you going to fight each other? It is a new age, one I am unable to look into. I can only be guided into it, and you are the one who will do that. But what should I do? You must unite our hearts as one. Our hearts, so full of hatred for one another, must all be united. Baby divine dragons, itty bitty babby divinities. And once we're united, the door will open completely. Can you do this, Dragnar? I'll try. Come now, Bahamut. Princess Yo-Yo! We have to hurry and bring the princess to the castle. No. To the Kelvin. But Yo-Yo! Take me to the Kelvin. We must take off immediately. The door is going to open. The Divine Dragons will open the door. We'll go to Altair. Together. Please handle the preparations, Bio. The final battle. Granvillow's Castle. Emperor Gudolf, where's the corpse? The corpse? I think you will make a fitting replacement for the Emperor, actually. Oh. Hurry along with the preparations. I've definitely been paying attention to understand the plot of this game. Totally paying full attention. Yeah. Wait, we at the ending? I think the name of this chapter is a red herring, but I could be wrong. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure there were more chapters after this. We can't leave the people waiting. They want to have their sad little funeral for their emperor, after all. The Emperor is dead. One man has passed away. That's all there is to it. The Granvillow's Empire, a prologue to its downfall. Palpaleos. The door. It's opening up. The Divine Dragons. The door. Princess Yo-Yo, where is it? Where's the door? Palpaleos. Yo-Yo, are you all right? I do like that visual. The eye with the sky just tearing open. The final battle. The door in the sky is opening up, or it has opened up. It's the door to a new age. I'll let you handle it from here. As for me, Okay. Wait a minute. Need to check something. Okay. One of these days, Madalite is going to get in an argument with Palpaleos, and I'm pretty sure it'll lead to a fight. Princess Yo-Yo is always together with Palpaleos and never pays any attention to me now. When she was little, she'd follow me around shouting, "Uncle Matt! Uncle Matt!" Do you know what Princess Yo-Yo's first word was, Bu? It was Mate. Not Dada. Not Mama, it was Mate. It was my name. Like an order for the Divine Horde Dragon Squadron. Oh, those were the days. What about all those divine, or, divine, what? What about those fond memories I have? Oh. Where should we fly, Bu? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. We better just stay away from Adelaide right now. He seems irritated indeed about Princess Yo-Yo and the General. Thanks for your hard work. If you're concerned about Yo-Yo, I assure you she's fine. That's nice. What's the matter, Bu? Where is the door, anyway? About the rules for the Liberation Army? What? It's hard being the captain. What are the rules for the Liberation Army? You sound just like Madelite. Oh. Where is the door? Where's the door to the New Age? Wait a moment, Bu. I'll try peering into the hearts of the Divine Dragons now. My standing with the Divine Dragons has changed compared to before. The Divine Dragons need to unite all of their powers as one. If they don't, then the door won't open. Okay. They've opened the door, and the place is... the sky above Grand Velos. The Grand Velos Empire. General Gudolf is still in Grand Velos now, Bu. I know exactly how he operates. If he sees the Kelvin come flying in, he'll come and attack it, guaranteed. When that time comes, Bu, don't hold back against Gudolf. You must be prepared to crush the Grand Velos Empire. A new age is coming for the people of Grand Velos as well. It's for their own good. Yes, a new age. The people of the Empire will come to experience a peace they've never known. That's nice. Peace was never an option. Oh, I mean, what? Okay, to the Grand Velos Empire. Grand Velos, huh? It's going to take a while. You should get ready in the meantime. I have something I need to tell you, Bu. I don't want to hear any of it. I don't want to know what they're talking about, but I don't want to think about anything at all during the battle anyway. So you say, Rush, but I think you just don't like the idea of seeing the two of them together. Am I right? Shut up. Oh. I've been fighting to bring my smile to Princess Yo-Yo's face. I wanted to hear her say, "Great work out there, Rush." Once Papaluz came, it crushed all my hopes and dreams about that, though. Cheer up. I guess you're right. Oh, hey, I got something here for you. I was using it as a good luck charm myself, but whatever. Rush, why do you have that? Rush. That's a good luck charm, huh? Okay. Well. One more change. All right. What's it look like now? Oh. Well, not content just to be one stack of freaky heads. Six stamps. Yeah. Okay. Now, here is the time when this is the last chance I'll get to actually do this. Okay. Okay. So, how do I do this exactly? Why does it not, why did it not work right properly last time? Okay. We're going to try this a little bit more, and because, damn. No more of those items spawn after this point in the game. So, if I don't do this, Zane is stuck as six heads. Or, let me see. Unless that is the final form? That might be the final form. No, wait, it's not. Okay. So need one more. Okay. I don't understand exactly why it's freezing like that. Code is being entered properly. Is there no other method? Wait. Weird. This is going to be the last attempt at this. Okay, why does that still work? Actually, I wonder. There's one thing I would still like to try. I'm spending a lot of time doing this, and I don't like that's happening that way. All right. So, if I were to... Okay. Okay, we're going to try one more thing. Wait, what? It didn't work though, so... Okay, so why did it not work that time? It's not freezing, I guess, but it didn't actually do what it was supposed to do. That's even more bizarre, to be honest. That's something. Yeah, it's something. That's one word for it. All right, fuck it. We're going in like this, I guess. Look at the skies of Relis, Bew. Below the endless sea of clouds where there's another world that stretches outward. There's been watching over us, over you all this time. That world continues to watch you now. The rift in the sky, the war with the divine dragons. The peril that we face threatens more than just the world of Aurelis. Below the clouds, there are people with dreams and strong hearts. You must deliver their thoughts beyond the sky and feel your way through this with the whole of yourself. Ground Watchers, I guess. I got run out of my own shop. I think we're ready just to press on. That was a lot of nonsense that happened. Thanks for your hard work. Yep. If you mull it over for a while, you'll understand. Princess Yo-Yo and Rush are cut from a very different cloth. If you ask me, Rush needs to think his actions through a bit more before he acts. But his name is Rush. You can see the dilemma, right? Princess Yo-Yo has become so strong, which is a good thing and all, but I'm still a little sad to see it. If you're concerned about Yo-Yo, I assure you she's fine. She's right here. You don't need to speak. Princess Yo-Yo said that she talked with Bahamut. The Divine Dragons don't know how to feel right now. They needed to unite their powers as one to open the door, after all. Apparently it's the first time they'd ever worked together like that. The powers the Divine Dragons possess are staggeringly strong. But even they don't seem to know exactly how to make use of those powers. It seems that they enjoyed seeing all of the humans in Aurelis trembling at their might. The conflict between them that started when Bahamut tried to stop them from tormenting humanity. That's what started the war. Truth is that Bahamut was the youngest out of all of the Divine Dragons. Its power was beyond its ability to control. That is what set off this ancient war between the Divine Dragons. Good old Bahamut. Powers beyond its ability to control. Then that's what started the war? So a lot of people must have been caught in its attacks. It ended up killing people. So that's the reason for their war? It's as pointless as any other reason. What about the war you started, General Palpaleos? Are you admitting that war you started was for nothing? The reason was to make his dreams come true. So there was no point to this. It was all just pointless. It's all just as pointless. You just might not... You just might be right about that. But even so, I'm prepared to deal with the consequences of my actions. Consequences of your actions? What sort of consequences exactly? I don't see what point you're trying to make. Oh, enough. I'm a member of the Aurelian Liberation Army, and that's my reason for fighting. I'm fighting to defend people's lives here. But I can't think about that right now. I can't fight when I have too much in my mind. It's just like Rush said. I need to ask you one more thing, Princess Yo-Yo. How did the war between the Divine Dragons come to an end anyway? It's because the sky closed up, and the door was shut tight. With the door closed, they had no way to return to Altair. Bahamut and the Divine Dragons that opposed it were left stranded here on Aurelis. They spent their days fighting. The sadness they felt over losing their homeland, the despair, the anger they had. It was all directed at Bahamut. Things must have been even worse for the people who lived in those days. Bahamut felt such grief over it. It knew that people were being caught up in its attacks, not responsible for their deaths. That's when Bahamut made a decision. It put its own life on the line. Bahamut felt responsible for their deaths, put its own life on the line, and then what happened after that? I'm sorry, Sendak, I'll tell you later, okay? Papaleos, wait! I'm such a timid old man. Do you think I'm a cowardly old man? You won't let me answer. Bravery is nothing without fear. Yeah. Thanks for working so hard, Bew. We're almost at our destination. The situation looks pretty grim. What is it now? Looks like we've been hit. But where did the attack come from? Above or below? I saw the attack coming. The attack came from below. From the Grand Velos Empire. Goodall. Grand Velos, why would they be attacking us at a time like this? Prepare for battle, Bew. Alright. What now, Bew? We're preparing for battle or make a landing. General Papaleos, will you be able to fight against the land where you were born and raised? Just as long as I don't think about it, or anything else. Okay. Why do you keep getting swapped out? Keep trying to put you back in the unit, but it keeps swapping you out. Unless it was a save thing from last time. Off here. Alright. Alright, well, let's just go. Take down Goodolf. We're doing clown music again? I guess. Sure. There's a lot of cannons. I suppose it's appropriate. Yep, might as well. What's Bahamut look like as a summon? Yep. Broke all the roads. Didn't actually do all that much damage, though. Taranth, why would you move directly in front of the active turret? Like, you... Out of all the places to go to stand... Oh yeah, it looks cool. Can't deny that. Alright, well... We're gonna start wrecking the walls here. Does that still destroy? It does not. Okay. But yeah, the actual summon itself looks quite good. And honestly, it better. We'll destroy those turrets. Javelin. Eh, sure. If only because that'll open the wall for me to move through. Or it should. Oh, that's pretty strong, actually. All right, enemy phase. Owie. Not a big owie, but still an owie. Catapult. That's undead. Sure. Political essay, sweet memory, complex book. Alright, get rid of you. Alright, summon more Bahamut. Why not? That's much better. All right. Yeah, let's just go directly in on the fight. Oh, you missed. Just the shattering effect of enemies frozen is so good. Alright. Slightly too far out of range for any of you. Oh. Yeah. Attack the gun emplacement. Makes sense to me. Covered from the building. Gotcha. Oh. One of them's down. Shock cannon, huh? Sword hit, actually. Level up on the Katarina. Interesting they don't show the hit points for that one. Do they show it if I... Okay, yeah, if I do that. The Carl Gustav, I see. Good call. So. Alright, well, let's move up and destroy the building you're standing on, first of all. At least I think that should destroy the building you're on. Let's go that way. Okay. Odin. I missed every single one of them. But so too did they. So it equals out, I suppose. For some reason, okay. That's fine. Meow. Right, so as I mentioned on my Blue Sky and my Tumblr post, I'm going to be taking the rest of May off from streaming. There might be a stream that's not scheduled that'll pop up at some point, a pop-up stream, but it's unlikely. I mean, it might happen if I just happen to have the time and feel like it, but okay, let's see. Yeah. So I'm going to be leaving town tomorrow, actually, for the weekend. And then I'll be back in town after that for a couple weeks before leaving for a week-long vacation at the end of May. I'll still probably be around to talk to if people want to talk, but just as a heads up, I suppose. Yeah, looking forward to it. Oh, yes, and of course, next week on the 17th, Zane is hosting his next session of Skies of Akmeros. And, of course, I'll be there for that. That's Saturday the 17th at 6 p.m., I believe. $7 p.m. Saturday the 17th at 7 p.m. Okay. I will need to adjust. I'll make sure to actually correct the time then. I don't think they were hurt. Well, you were hurt a little bit. By swarm. Black magic. Well, that works too, I guess. Hey! Congratulations on finishing the sorting. Yeah. Understandable. Thanks for joining us today, Zira. And have a good night when you get to it. Yeah. As I mentioned before, it's not going to be a long stream. After this fight, I'm going to put it up for the night. And then I have some things I need to take care of before the trip tomorrow. Main thing is cleaning out my car. Kind of neglected to do that properly this week. Okay. Sure, it'll take the bridge out, but I can just cast an ice spell to get the bridge back. Or an approximation of the bridge. All right. Okay. We're pretty hurt. Okay. I keep using that unnecessarily. That's fine. Ow. Melee 99, huh? Almost have him. No, 33. Okay. Yeah, make a nice bridge while we get rid of you. An Aurora. Finally. Yep. Okay, yeah, that should at least get rid of the... Yeah, get rid of the guards. Not bad. Level up. Oh. Didn't realize you were in range. Good to know that you were in range of that for some reason. Okay. Okay. You have left. I think I can take him out before he attacks. Maybe. Oh, well. Yeah, okay, absolutely if Zera's joining in. Much better. Okay. finally get rid of that one. Not a lot left on you. Dragon support. Healing you yourself would probably be best. I don't think that'll work on him. Yeah, didn't think so. I guess you leveled up for it. It's weird, but all right. Ridiculous amount of damage from that. The Siegfried? Of course it's a Siegfried. It's like 8 levels higher than everything else on the map. So using... Okay, these cannons don't use MP. Underwave. If I can hit them while also making an ice bridge, you know, all the better. Okay. One of the emplacements is almost down. This should do it. Finally. Okay. Questionable movement options, or choices here. Really? Nope. Wrong choice. Just explicitly the worst possible choice I could have made. Now, does that cause melting? It doesn't. Good. Ugh. Right, finally. A little interference on the big one. Alright, we'll start with you. Oh, hey. Dark power. Not bad. Long shot for a glancing blow. Well, could have been worse. Well, it's worth some healing, at least. Alright, do this. Slightly too far off for it. So let's do that. And make a bunch of pathways. How do you miss Taranth? Just like swing in the general area and you'll hit something. I need to hit that with lightning. Oh, healing the massive cannon. Itty bitty babby dragon? Not so itty bitty. Breathwing. No healing. With a Bahamut spawn? Or summon? No. Now, what would happen if I hit, used thunder on your bridge here? I can't possibly reach with someone that can do that, but, like, I really would like to. Distracted by the other dragon. Under. Yep. One down. It's good enough for that. Interesting choice, with much more vulnerable characters in range. Oof, ouch. Oh, please stay there. Yes, please, stay there. I have a funny idea. They happen to be standing on a bridge, which can be collapsed. Does it not collapse when there are people on it? Oh no, it can be. The bridge is broken underneath them, so... Will they be able to move off of those panels, or are they stuck there? I wonder. Nice. All right. Oh, one shot. Okay. focusing on fighting the little dragon rather than the massive gun emplacement right next to it. I fear these dragons may not be terribly bright. Well, that will both, at least. I walked in front of the automated turret. Worth it to get rid of the larger cannon. Yeah, who doesn't love a good mega flare? Yo, stop standing in front of the... You're so dumb. Oh, that's it? Well, it's gone at least. I set the stage boss to drown in 3 turns. Because I destroyed the bridge that they both he and his highest ranking general both tried to cross at the same time. And unfortunately, Zane is out of the fight because their Dragon Rider was taken out by the gigantic cannon. But it's fine, I don't have to actually do anything now. I can just pull back and let their boss drown. Yeah, that works. Nothing. Well, that was worthless turn. Round and 2 more turns. Oh no. Now I want to talk about what just happened there. That is upsetting. Oof. My main party was at the very edge of the range of the main cannon. The very edge of it. And thanks to being at the very edge of it, was able to be dealt just enough damage to kill every character in the party. And this is one of those games where the main character, if they die, it's game over. Well, if their party dies. So that's fun. But I guess that's the end of the stream. I don't have it in me to start this chapter over from the start here. So, at least not at this point in time. I have stuff I need to do to prepare for my trip tomorrow. So, I guess that's it for the stream tonight. Everybody thank the party cannon. I will see you all on Zane's stream next week, the 17th of May, at 7 p.m. Hope to see you there. Have a good night, everybody. Oof, ouch, my pride.
When the light is the shadows start to grow, and the places that you know seem like fantasy. There's a light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold, with the truth, the promise in our hearts. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark.